Sonoma County. Welcome to Cotati, California, right in the southern heart of Sonoma County itself. We are going to show you the most incredible 3-unit, 2.5 acre property. We'll give you all the details in just a minute, but if you're looking for that rural Sonoma County life, you maybe want to have some chickens or some pigs, I don't blame you. It's a great idea. This is a great property and a great example of what you can get for around the $1.4 million mark right here in great access to everything. And before we get into that, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Julie, and we help people move in and out and all around Sonoma County every year. So if you're thinking of making a move now or even out into the future, reach out. We'd love to help put a plan in place, help you get to know Sonoma County better and all things Sonoma County real estate. All right, so this property, so you guys, it sits, as Morgan said, on 2.5 acres, and a lot of it behind the house is very usable and flat.
And private.
And very private. You come up a big long drive, which we'll show you guys in a few when we do a big pan of the property. But the main house is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. You go upstairs to get in the house, but once in the house, it lives as a single-story home. It has some nice updates, and there's still some room to kind of make it your own. But
definitely move-in ready.
Absolutely.
And for a country property, that says a lot.
Yeah, right? Right. And I thought it has great living space. It's got a nice kitchen with a good-sized dining room.
Yeah.
And then it's got a living room area, and then beyond that is this big family room with these French
it's like
doors
a great
out to the
room.
deck.
I mean, you could put so much stuff in that. Like, that is a great entertaining space.
Absolutely. And then down the other side of the hall is the 4 bedrooms, 2 good-sized bathrooms, and the primary bedroom has a door out to the deck as well. Perfect place to put a hot tub.
I agree. I totally agree.
So
cool. But let's kind of talk about where we are before we really get into what these different homes look like on this awesome property. So like I said, we're in Cotati, California. Cotati sits just between Petaluma, which is the most southern city in Sonoma County, and then just north of Cotati is Roanoke Park, which is a little bit bigger city. Cotati is kind of often lumped into Roanoke Park a little bit, because you kind of free flow between the two easily. But being in between those two kind of bigger cities, if you will, you have every amenity within like a 10-minute drive. You can pop into Petaluma in about 10 minutes and you got all sorts of amenities, restaurants, fun, nightlife, those kinds of things. Or you can pop north about 10 minutes and you're at Target, you got Costco, you got, Marshalls and all those fun stores and all that kind of thing. All the shopping.
Yeah.
Of course, grocery stores and things like that. Schools are great here. Actually, there's a really highly rated preschool and elementary school really close to this property. So if you got littles, this is definitely a great place to land.
Well, and if you guys are interested in schools, we did a video, you might want to go check it out, about the different schools in Sonoma County, and Petaluma had like 9 of the top 20 schools. I think it was 9. Don't quote me on that. But
it was.
Was it 9? Yeah, of the top 20 schools in the county, and you're minutes outside of Petaluma. So there's wonderful school choices.
Yeah, and then of course we can't forget to mention that you are minutes from Highway 101, which means you can get anywhere in the county or out of the county pretty quickly. And so if you are thinking that you're looking for like your Sonoma County country property, but expecting to have to go into the more central Bay Area on a regular basis for work or family, it's a pretty quick shot in there. I would say you'd probably be at the Golden Gate Bridge in about 45 minutes.
But when you're here,
you are miles away.
As Morgan's talking, I'm listening to a rooster up the hill over here, which is it's just so awesome. And you feel like you're miles away. We're standing here kind of like I said, this property sits at kind of a top of a little bit of a hill of a road, and I'm looking down at, there's horses, there's sheep or goats. I mean, listening to a rooster, so you're a million miles away, yet when you need all those amenities that we all need, it's just
they're within minutes.
Yeah, so it's kind of a cool compromise to country and city.
This is my kind of lifestyle, if I could say so.
It is.
But without further ado, should we just dive into some property tours, go look at that main house, and then we can kind of look at the 2 smaller units and give you an idea of, maybe that family compound feel you're looking for in Sonoma County for about $1.4 million. Ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. All right, before I go meet Julie back inside, I just have to talk about this. Look at how beautiful this is. This is just a normal Thursday morning in Cotati, California, right in Sonoma County. Look at that view. And I'm standing just in front of the balcony off the front of the house. So this would be your view. Yeah, sign me up. Okay, let's go find Julie.
Hey! So this house, I just love it inside. Like I said, it lives like a single story. So when you walk through that front door and you turn to the left, you have all your living spaces. Your living room with the big rock fireplace, the kitchen, which has been really kind of nicely updated with granite countertops, some newer stainless steel appliances, great counter and workspace in there for, it's not a huge kitchen, but it does still provide good workspace. And then a really nice sized dining room, which is super fun when you're entertaining. Hardwood floors, like look, they're real wood, like probably original, but they're in really good shape. Updated baseboard and crown molding. They've done recessed lighting throughout. Just really a good feel. There's a couple different sliding doors to get outside onto the decks or into the yards. And then as you come through the front door, if you make a right, you're into the bedrooms and the bathrooms. And there's 4 really good sized bedrooms, 2 really good sized bathrooms, but the bedrooms, the first bedroom has the hardwood flooring, and then the other 3 do have some nice like Berber carpet. The bathrooms have been really nicely updated. They're large. Like I said, I'm not kidding when I say they're really good size. And they have new cabinetry and countertops and tile floors. They're really nice. They're really up to date. And in the primary bedroom, there's a big walk-in closet, and there's a door to the outside, out to the back deck, which would be the perfect place to park a hot tub. So, and beautiful views out there. So then I'm standing here on the front porch, which pretty much wraps down the front of the house and around the backside where I think Morgan's hanging out.
All right, so isn't this house pretty incredible? The great room that I just walked out of is massive open space, huge windows on either end of the building, as well as this beautiful French door that I just walked out of. And you're gonna walk out to this, again, huge spacious deck. My mind is seeing so many parties in the future in this general area. And then obviously, I don't really have to say it, hopefully you're already looking at it, but look at the view behind me. It's gorgeous. It's springtime here in Sonoma County, so we're really starting to get the, green colors. The flowers are blooming. I can see a chicken coop over here. There's little houses and pins for your pigs and goats and things like that on this side of the building, not too close so you don't have to smell them. But it's really an incredible space that, the living space is already so spacious, and to have this extra room for all of your needs, your entertaining, your enjoyment, it just kind of adds to the incredible features of this property as a whole. So after this, let's go downstairs first, and that is one of the 2 additional units on this property. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, technically nicely updated. We'll give you all the details, and then we'll look at the 3rd one and let us know what you're thinking.
I'm standing at the front door of the first ADU or additional unit on this property. This unit actually sits below the main house we were just in. It is so big, you guys. Wait till you see it. It's technically a 1-bedroom, 1-bath with a ton of living space and a really nicely updated kitchen. Again, with the granite countertops and the stainless steel appliances. It was quite a surprise when we came down and we first saw it. But we also thought, why would you need 2 big living spaces? You could almost make this a 2-bedroom, 1-bath by making a hallway and another wall up to make a 2nd bedroom. But just another option you would have on this property. It's all, the 1-bedroom has carpet, but the rest of the unit is like the vinyl plank flooring or laminate flooring, which makes for easy upkeep. Again, the bathroom is really good size, and there's actually washer and dryer hookups in this unit as well. So that's always a great little plus if you're gonna use this as a rental. Let's go on inside and let's check it out.
All right, so last but not least, the third unit is actually a detached unit, and as you can see, it has its own garage as well, which of course is a bonus because we all got our stuff, you know? We got our Christmas stuff, and we got our car stuff, and if you're a guy, you got a lot of tools and stuff like that, so having the garage is absolutely prime. And then you can see the barn unit kind of poking out above me, so country property-esque on this little ranchette style property. And again, you're detached from the main house and the other unit that's below the main house. So it's gonna give you a little bit added privacy if maybe you're renting this out, but you have, you know, different generational family in the main property units that's all connected, doesn't mind hearing each other from time to time, but maybe this would be a great unit to actually rent out for rental income. These kind of country properties give you so much flexibility with how you use the property, and I know from experience that that changes over time based on kids moving out, kids moving back in, parents moving in, renting it out at times, all those different things. But that's the beauty of these kinds of properties, is you can kind of ebb and flow with the changes of life, and you're tucked in a beautiful area amongst it all. So thank you so much for following along the tour. I'm gonna go catch up with Julie one more time, and we'll kind of give you a little bit more lowdown on country properties in Sonoma County and kind of what you can expect. So let me go find her, we'll be right back. All right, so we have rounded out our tour for the day here in Cotati, California, looking at 2.5 acres, 3 units, 2 of them attached, 1 of them detached. I mean, for me, I think my favorite part is the views front and back of the house in all of the units. There's no bad place to be as far as the views.
That was going to be one of my favorite parts.
Well, you have to have a favorite part too.
Well, I love the wraparound decks, because you know that's always been a dream of mine, to have a wraparound deck. And this truly, except for this one little spot right here, this deck goes all the way around.
Yeah.
And I love the livability of the single story. I mean, for a family, if you've got kids, there's 4 good sized bedrooms, but just that big entertaining and hanging out spaces. But even if you don't have kids, that single level just makes for such nice, easy living. So I love that.
I agree. And the fact that you have these big living spaces all on one end of the house. So if someone goes to bed early, you got to put the kids to bed. You know, you can kind of tuck them in the back of the house and then party on the other end of the house. You know, I know that was a factor when we were growing up, which was kind of cool. So anyway, what did you like about the property? I mean, this is definitely unique. This is not your everyday home. This is in no way a cookie cutter property. It's got so much potential and so much already here. So drop in the comments. Let us know, is this worth $1.4 million? Would you live in the main house? Is this more of an investment property kind of style? We'd love to hear from you. You know, as far as rural properties in the area, I mean, no two are alike.
No two are. That's what's so fun about them.
Yeah.
I mean, we have our little cookie cutter neighborhoods, and some people prefer that, and that's cool. But if these kind of properties are up your alley, we are pretty familiar with most of the country areas. Not most, all of them. We're familiar with these country areas here in Sonoma County, and we'd love to help familiarize you with the different areas and what kind of fits your lifestyle better. And I think, like Morgan said, every one of these is so different. So if you want more land and a smaller house, or a big house, but maybe you don't want to take on 2 acres, maybe just like a ½ acre for privacy. We have them in all different shapes and sizes. We're very well versed on like the whole septic and well thing, because that's usually what comes with these country properties here in Sonoma County, and that's okay, and we can help educate you on those as well. And we have wonderful inspectors in our back pockets that help us confirm condition of all this stuff. But we love our country properties, and we've really enjoyed hanging out here today.
Absolutely. And thanks for coming along with us. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful to see more of Sonoma County property styles, especially kind of leaning towards the rural style properties, absolutely hit like. Let us know that you liked this video, and then don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe so you can be notified when we release more helpful content about all things Sonoma County and Sonoma County real estate. Again, Julie and Morgan here. We appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you next time.